church ridiculed me. The following morning I found a newspaper. It had a picture of my face with a human-monkey hybrid. I was deeply disturbed at this. From then on, I ran away. From then on, I decided to publish more books that would make the church even more angry at me. Later then, it was discovered that my books proved to be facts due to the fact that the fossil record backed me up on this. I died when I was 89 or 98. I can't remember much. I was dead for left behind 2 children, a nice little natural preserve where I used to live in Sugar, and my wife left the same time I did. Thank you, chaps, and late as you all this course.
Mary Kitty. My name is Mary Kitty. I was born on November 7, 1867. I lived in Solemia Slodaska in Warsaw, Poland. Before I even had the name Kitty, my maiden name was Mary Slodaska. I lived with my family, my mother and father, and my siblings. My father was a math teacher. When I was 10, my mother died. And so on, I began studying in the field of science. And since my parents were teachers, they encouraged me to be continuing on that field. So I did, with high grades and a gold medal in my education. But even though I wanted to continue on, my country wouldn't, because in Poland, women are not allowed to have higher education. So I moved into France with my sister. As I continued on with high grades, even though it was a cultural shock for me to live in France and speak French fast pace. But in my time there, in Paris, France, and in the university, I met my husband, Mary Kitty, and that's how I began having my name, Mary Kitty. And in our time in science, we discovered two other elements, one of them being polonium. I named it after my country. And then the second one, radium. And as we discovered radium, we began focusing more on radium, discovering the ways of radiation. And as I received the Nobel Prize in my discoveries, my husband died in 1906. Even in his death, I was given a place in the university as a professor, being the first woman. And so on, during World War I established the first military field at radiological centers and used my scientific knowledge with the help of my daughter, Irene. She was only 17 years old. I also set up radiology medical units near the battle lines to allow x-rays to be taken of wounded soldiers. By the end of the war, over 1 million injured soldiers had passed through my radiology units. In my late years, my dearest wish was to explore deeper the use of radioactivity in medical applications. To do this, I established the Radium Institute. I died on July 4, 1934, age 66. I was known for carrying radium in the pockets of my lab coat. I died from aplastic anemia, a disease of bone marrow. It was likely that radioactivity I had been exposed to during my career caused the disease. I died at Centrium of Saint-Céline, France. In 1995, I was the first ever woman to intone my very own merits.
Right.